Hi, everyone. It's great to meet you all. My name is Ying, and Ashani and I are so excited to share the story of Contact Line with you, a nonprofit we created to connect individuals experiencing loneliness with trained volunteer listeners via video call. A couple of years ago, Ashani and I worked as volunteer counselors at Crisis Text Line, a national organization for text-based suicide intervention. We both took hundreds of conversations with individuals in crisis. Every shift, we witnessed where all of our minds can go when nothing is going well. No two conversations were the same, but underlying every conversation was a single thread. People are incredibly lonely. These people felt like they had an enormous weight on their shoulder, but they had no one else to turn to for help. This is when our defenses begin to crumble and we feel like we have no way out. Ashani and I realized that a lot of these suicide prevention lines aren't tackling the core problem. They're only a band-aid on the deeper issue of loneliness. We saw this whenever texters asked for a face-to-face version of the service, a deeper, longer-term mode of human connection. With Contact Line, we aim to stop crises before they even happen by providing people with a space to express emotions, vent, and feel heard whenever they need it most. Let's take a look at how this works. Once someone has heard about Contact Line, they can schedule a video conversation with a trained listener in minutes. The process is incredibly simple, and because it's through video call, there are empirical benefits of feeling better immediately after the call through deeper face-to-face connection, and long-term benefits from the coping skills and mindfulness strategies practiced. Our listeners are trained to help the speaker feel comfortable sharing what's on their mind and supporting them with whatever that might be. Over the course of a few conversations, the speaker gains clarity and focus on coping strategies, outlooks, and goals discussed.
And we're making good progress. We've achieved a net promoter score of 67, which is considered excellent. This numerically conveys the unique benefits each of our users receive from face-to-face empathetic listening. 90% of our speakers leave feeling supported, happier, and with greater clarity. We have 121 empathetic listeners trained or undergoing training right now. And here's one of our favorite quotes from a speaker. I was scared of trying therapy for so long. Then I had one conversation with a volunteer, which turned into 4. She helped me realize that chatting about even the little things can stop them from becoming big things. She helped me find a therapist to my area, but I know I'll still have her to reach out to whenever I just need to rant or someone who will listen. In the mental health space, you've heard about therapy from Talkspace, you've heard about the suicide hotlines, but there's nothing out there that is both free and face-to-face. Contact Line is the first to offer a service of this kind. This doesn't mean we are looking to work in a vacuum. It's important that nonprofits can collaborate and make better use of the scarce resources. And we already have regional partnerships with North Carolina's Hope Line and the National Crisis Text Line. Therapists have referred their clients out to our service as both volunteer listeners and speakers looking for additional support. We started initially with college students in the past, but since then, we've begun to offer the service to the general population. There are 95.6 million people in the US desiring mental health support, but not receiving it. There are many reasons for this. Fear of stigma, process for accessing services are too burdensome and requires too much documentation. And finally, it could be too expensive to obtain documentation or access continued support. Contact Line dissolves all of these fears. And here's our team. Thank you for listening to us so we can continue to listen to others.
Thank you.